Namaste. Welcome to my channel. My name is Shai. Right now I'm in Dharamsala, Bhagsu, in a waterfall in this amazing place. And I got inspired and I got so many beautiful things to share with you. Today I want to talk about the concept of Vairagya, which means to become colorless in Sanskrit. Oftentimes when we are going through life, we're doing things, we take on ourselves, we attach the taste of the actions that we did, and we take it on ourselves. These colors, these textures, these feelings, emotions stick to us. Let's say I want to meet someone, I'm going to meet some good friend that I didn't see for a long time, and on the way to meet this friend, my phone falls from my pocket and breaks down and the glass is shattered. So guess what's gonna happen? When I'm gonna meet this friend, I'm gonna be anxious, I'm gonna be restless, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, I'm gonna be a little bit sad and mad at myself. I wouldn't be able to actually be myself and to give the best of me to this friend. It's easy to relate to being upset after the phone broke, but imagine another scenario. Imagine that the phone falls from your pocket and the glass shatters. And you realize in your head, like you're going through all these emotions of, that sucks, you know? Like I could have protected my phone better and all of these feelings. And now I need to go and fix it and maybe it will cost me this or that. And you're going through that. And it's gonna take you like a 5 to 10 minutes, like, to really soak in these feelings and to let them be, you know, because they are there. You can control it, but you want to express it. But after you finish expressing it, and there's nothing that you can do right now, nothing practical, then you can just say that after the meeting with a friend or tomorrow or whatever, you're going to take this phone to the lab and fix it. And it's gonna cost you whatever. But you know there's nothing here and now that you can do that will help this situation. So imagine that instead of coming to the meeting upset and frustrated, you're coming relaxed and you're coming with a sense of nothingness. Like really who you are. And yeah, you can share with a friend, listen, my phone just broke, so I might be like on balance, it still upset me a little bit. But you just let it go because you know there's a date and time that you will take action, but nothing now that you can really take action on. So there's not really a reason to carry all these emotions, all this negativity, all this mindset with you to wherever you do. So the meeting can be pleasant without any things that you carried with you from other events of the day. As a metaphor, I like to see it as if we are born as a clean glass that you can see through. And when you are, I can say, a sticky person, meaning you attach all the things that you're going through to who you are. and you let it become you. Let all the circumstances, let all the things that are passing through, actions, emotions, feelings, become you. Not something that you experienced once, but become really you. Then imagine this glass is now stained with different colors. Yeah, for example, I'm going to the meeting with a friend and my phone fell and broke. Then imagine this is a color red and it's now stuck on my glass, on me. So every new situation that I will go through, I will experience as the clean glass together with the new red color that is now stuck, that is now part of the glass. So for example, I see another action, another situation, I will see it as, for example, it's blue, but I will not be able to experience that as blue. I will experience that as a combination of the glass, the red, and the blue. So I'm not gonna experience that as a pure glass. So I won't be able to give the gifts that I really inside of me has to give, you know? And it's a very, very important thing to know that it's in our hand. Actually, I can share with you that just before we started to shoot this video, honest to God, it's true. I went through the waterfalls and we went to see some waterfalls and it's beautiful. We got a little frustrated because we couldn't find a way back home. We went through some stairs and when on the way back, carrying the camera on my shoulder, the strap broke. The connection between the camera and the strap broke and my camera fell down several stairs, stone stairs. The screen is now skewed and I looked at the camera and first thing I tried to turn it on and it worked, and that's a good sign. But the screen was skewed and all these feelings, I went through them. It was like, I can't believe I couldn't protect my cameras better and now it fell down and just a second ago it was okay and now everything is ruined. And I went through all these emotions like frustration and all of these. I really was frustrated. But then I just realized there's nothing right now that I can do about it. So if I have a choice, and I have a choice, then I'd rather choose to focus, choose to think about other things that I'm excited about, that I'm looking forward to. For example, to shooting this video, or to just go back home. Every other step that I took on the way here to this beautiful nature that I'm here, really beautiful, I was able to experience that much clearer. I always think to myself, yeah, there's my personality that is, I can see that sometimes it's easy to let go and go to the default settings of us as human beings, which is just like, oh no, now this happens and now everything's gonna... And guess what? Once you think that way, it's gonna happen that way because that's where you are heading. You're heading in a certain direction. You're heading in a direction of frustration, of pain. If you are able to choose and overcome these emotions and to observe the personality that we are, the habits, the default that we are, then your whole life can be changed completely because you're gonna focus on different things. You change your focus, you change everything. If you become a positive person, guess what? You're gonna attract more positivity in your life. Our mind is looking for survival. He's looking for comfort. So he's always looking for similar things to the things that we already know. So if we are frustrated, if we complain a lot, we're just gonna attract similar things. We're gonna attract people who complain as well. We're gonna attract situations that will make us more and more frustrated and feel more and more negative because We want to feel similar feelings that we already know, we are familiar with. When we are so attached to everything, we are just nothing more than a survival mechanism, a survival machine. Don't believe my words. See it in yourself. I know it's not easy, but something that really helps me in understanding all these situations is to realize that I really don't know if something that happened, it happened for the best or for the worst. If it's a good thing or a bad thing, I have no idea. How can I know? I have a trust that everything happens to the best. I feel that it's true, but I don't really know that it's true. But it's like a prophecy that fulfills itself because it's subjective. So I choose to believe. Everything is a choice. Even things that are a fact. The fact that we see something doesn't mean that we need to react to this thing in a specific way. Everything can be reacted in a different way. So I choose to believe that everything happens for the best. It enforces my mind to look for how it's going to serve me the best, how it's going to be the best for me. Oftentimes, I can only get clarity about how it turned out for the best only retrospectively, only looking back. And then I can see all the dots connected. Oh, that happened and that led me to here, and then we moved to this place, met this friend, and now he's my best friend. So you can choose. It's important. The thoughts are important. The thoughts are really important. What we choose to think. And you know what? Even if something you see is a fact, you can still choose. It's not ignorance. It's very important for me to say it's not ignorance. It's your well-being. It's not only your well-being. It sounds superficial almost to say that it's your well-being, but it's more than that. It's your life experience. It's your perception. It's your awareness. It's your attention. The most important currency that you currently have. It affects that. Sometimes. And that's why a lot of people are acting as a habit from their unconscious mind. They let these emotions, these feelings, these colors overwhelm them. So they feel like they don't have a choice. They don't have a choice on what to think about. But the reality is that they always have a choice. They always have a choice on what to focus on. You know, the hardest part about that is that in order to raise the vibration, to raise the frequency, you have two ways as I see it. One way is to transform somebody, which is you, the identity, into nobody. But the somebody can't do it actively. You need to make this somebody disappear. And for that you need to relax into your heart. Relax completely. You do that, like John the writer says that a lot. You do that by just before, on the tipping point, just before going to sleep. You just let go of everything. This somebody, this identity, this person becomes nobody. From that nobody, nothing can hurt you. You can experience complete honesty from nobody. And that's freedom. And the other way to manage your focus gonna take a lot more energy, because it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of effort, conscious effort, to raise the frequency, to raise the vibration. And when you raise the vibration, you don't really have a choice but to focus on more positive things, things that make you feel better, things that excite you, your passions. It's your heart speaking. And that you can do by constantly brainwashing yourself to see, force your mind to see how it serves you the best, no matter what happens. And the more that you buy into this belief, the more that your life experience will be just more beautiful. I know for some of you, some of us sounds like science fiction, because we are so attached, and some people are got addicted to dramas. I'm sure you know these people that are just looking for rumors, like, oh, what did he say to him? And I can't believe that it happened, all this drama. It's just like chemistry, it's addiction, just like caffeine, just like drugs, it's an addiction to drama, because it's like, just like drugs, you're addicted to the chemicals that makes you feel that way. Drama is the same, makes you feel in certain way, so you get addicted to it. But once you just relax and regain control over what you choose to focus on, how you choose to interpret what you see, or even better, not to interpret it at all, just to see things as they are, as natural things. Then you get less and less attached. You get less and less sticky. The colors become less sticky to you. You come back to the state of clean glass. I said in the beginning of the video, like every action, every scenario, but it's actually every moment. You can experience every moment as your heart, as a clean glass. Just imagine yourself not to be so reactive, but to actually, when you have the option, take action. Be active. And once you're passive, you're reactive. And out of these reactions, you're just like a leaf in the wind. You just like the wind's gonna take you to all these directions. You don't want to be the leaf. You wanna take responsibility on every little thought that you have, and not only thought, but how you react. How you react to everything. I'm aware that sometimes, even for me, watching that, after that, it's not easy to connect. And I know that because it's messages that are channeled through me. Sometimes when I'm a little bit upset or a little bit down, it's really hard for me to watch these videos. But don't give up on these messages. They are very, very important. And every little video like that can change completely everything for you. Your whole life, actually, which is the way that you perceive every moment. That's life, that's world. So it can really affect the way that you perceive every moment. So, thank you for tuning in. And I encourage you to, if you found it useful, make sure to press the thumbs up, like, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified on every video, because if you don't press the bell button, you won't be notified on new videos. And I'm gonna start to publish videos on a weekly basis. If you have some subject or some question that you want to ask me, make sure to write the comments below. I really hope that this video finds you well. I love you so, so much, and thank you for tuning in. And thank yourself also for tuning in, because it's a real blessing to have you here. My goal is to reach as many hearts as possible, because the consciousness of the world is important to me. I want to bring more awareness to life, more conscious actions, more conscious vision to life. And that's gonna happen through channels like myself, channels like you. So if you found it useful, make sure to share it with more and more people. Thank you so much. Until the next video. Namaste.